guys, RoyalZProduction here, and today we're going to be shooting with the Hourhand. It's kind of a different type of tutorial and behind the scenes for music videos that you'll see on my channel. Usually we're covering like rap, hip hop, music video behind the scenes. Definitely different. Haven't really seen too much of these behind the scenes just for this type of genre of music. Basically, we're renting out a space here, a really cool studio here at Play Creative, and they have a really nice white backdrop. So I think we're going to be sticking to the white backdrop for everything. Just have two Dracast panel lights, one King TV light. Stressing out a little bit about like the shadows in here because I didn't realize. I honestly thought the space would be a little bigger. I've never been here before, so we'll see how it looks, but it's looking pretty decent for now. I've got some fog machines too, so we're gonna get that going as well. But let's finish getting set up, and then we should be ready to roll. All right, guys. So we're gonna be running the first scene here. So we're all set up. I'm gonna be getting a wide-angle shot with the Ronin M with the 11-20 Tokina wide-angle lens. And I'm going to be using my HD 501 monitor so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, we're basically just going to be getting like a push in, push out movement. So basically, we're going to be starting from the very beginning, or right here on Dawson. And we're just going to slowly come out for the beginning of the song. And then as the song kind of drops, I'm just going to keep pushing in and out, just super smooth motion. So we're going to be shooting from very beginning to very end, and that's something that a lot of people bring up in the comments and everything, or will message me about. I always run performance scenes for music videos from very beginning to very end. Just gives me more footage to work with, and that's what we're going to do for every single scene that you see here. We have two GoPros set up on the drum kit here. So Kyle brought his GoPro Hero 7, I have the Hero 5. So we have two different angles of Dawson on the drums. And yeah, I think like every performance scene, we're just gonna switch them up, put them in different areas and stuff. So just get as much footage as we can in here. Yeah, we're gonna run the first scene here, just 4K, 24 FPS, and get a performance scene rocked out here real quick. Let's get the artists all warm up.
Synchronized sound SS250XL. I've been shooting Honest Sauce. I'm actually the real behind the scenes shooter. Here, let's get a close-up of Gray right here and his Fender Jazz bass. Yes.
So for the first two scenes, I was exposing like the black backdrop and everything, and kind of giving it more of like a behind the scenes type of feel. So for this third shot, I'm gonna kind of keep things a little more tight, zoom in all the way on the 11-20, so we're gonna be shooting at 20 mil, just getting a tighter angle and only getting white space. So I don't wanna get like any of the stuff on like the ceiling or like on the flooring or any of the pillars or anything. So we're gonna keep the shots a little tighter for this. And I think like probably a quarter way through the song or like halfway through the song is when I'll start revealing like more of the behind the scenes type of shot. But I think we're gonna run probably 2 or 3 more performance scenes here, and then we're gonna start getting into some more shots of just each artist performing and doing like more focus shots on each artist. Yeah, we're gonna run this scene right now. We're gonna switch over to handheld now. So I got the Lumix S1, again with the Tokina 11-20. I love the wide angle shots in this kind of setting. So we're gonna stick with the wide angle for now. I've got the S1 small rig cage and then my HD 501 monitor turned on here, or screwed onto the cage. So basically we're gonna get a kind of a bit of an unorthodox type of shot. So I basically put the camera into full frame mode. The Tokina 11-20 is not a full frame lens. Basically what it's gonna do is give like a very heavy vignette. So it's gonna kind of cheat like a fisheye type of look. I think it looks pretty cool with like the black circle around. So I'm basically gonna be getting like very raw shots going up to every artist with in-body stabilization turned off. Reason being is because we got a lot of Ronin shots, so we got a lot of really stable shots. So I kind of want to mix it up with very shaky and unstable shots just to have as very clean, quick cuts. That's pretty much what we're going to do for like 1 or 2 scenes, I think. And then I'm going to switch over to the Sigma 35mm, which I'm going to be getting more up close shots and like detailed shots of everybody playing. Yeah, we're going to run the scene back probably 3 times.
It'll leave you wanting more. Believe
Okay, so tip for shooting this genre for music videos, bring some damn earplugs, bro. Like my ears would be freaking bleeding without these things. So yeah, pick up some earplugs. We're gonna be doing one more scene here. So same as before, very hype, kind of lots of movement performance scene. We're gonna again be shooting in 4K, 10-bit, in 24 FPS. This time, I'm not using wide angle. I'm using the Sigma 35mm. This is an L-mount lens, so it's a native lens to the Lumix S1. Lumix S1, S1H, they use L-mount lenses. So I haven't used it on a set yet. So this is totally first time using this, a 1.4, so super sharp prime lens. I don't normally shoot with prime, so it's kind of like my first kind of prime upgraded lens. So yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. Should look pretty sweet. Shot, getting a little creative with it. Cole had the idea that we grab a mirror from one of the other rooms and we're gonna lay it flat on the ground here, and I'm gonna basically shoot through the reflection of the mirror and get dust on the drums here. So I'm gonna be handheld with the 35mm Sigma HD 511 monitor here, and I'm gonna be just getting a handheld push in, push out, like very, very slow push in, push out movement. I think it's gonna look pretty sweet. We're basically getting the entire mirror in the shot. So originally we had it standing straight up and down, but we thought it'd be better if we just had it laying flat like that, just so we can get the whole drum kit in the shot. And basically what I'm gonna do in post is lower the exposure down, so basically we don't see anything in the background. And then we have one Dracast panel light above us on the C-stand. We've got it super high up just to cast kind of like a spotlight on the drum set. Fogged it up, and we're gonna shoot probably 1 or 2 performance scenes here. So for each scene, I'm gonna shoot this in 4K and 60 FPS, so it gives me the option to use it as slow-mo or I can use it as a performance scene as well. So a lot of people ask me, when do I decide to switch to 60 FPS for a performance scene? Because I can also have the option to use it as B-roll. It's kind of just how I'm feeling. Like we have like probably 12, 24 FPS performance scenes, or like 10 to 12, 24 FPS. So at this point, I feel it's time to start grabbing some B-roll shots, some 60 FPS, kind of having those B-roll shots just to sprinkle over top of all the performance scenes, because this is going to be a very upbeat song. So the performance or the B-roll shots are going to be very like minimal throughout, and they're only going to be lasting maybe 2 or 3 seconds. We're just going to shoot all these individual shots in 60, and then after that we might move on to some strict B-roll shots in 150 FPS. So we're going to get all these individual shots out of the way first, and then move on to some final B-roll, and then we have a few other shots in mind too. Just an intro shot and some other smaller stuff, and then we should be good. Guys, like when we met up, I'm sure we'd come up with some random ideas on the spot. This studio happened to have 3 mannequins, so we set them up. Cole's gonna be doing his solo, and he's gonna be kind of walking through in between the mannequins, and we're just gonna catch him doing that and doing a performance scene. Kyle and I both have these RGB pocket lights, the BOLING P1s, so we attach both of them onto my Lumix S1 cage, small rig attachment here, as well as the hot shoe plate that comes with the BOLING. So basically, we're just gonna be using the 35mm. We're gonna have the strobes going on the BOLING P1, and we're gonna kill all the lights, haze it up, probably a little too much, but we'll wait for it to die down. But yeah, it should make for like a pretty awesome scene. It's totally freelance, totally running guns. Hey, so basically what we're doing right now is just grabbing some photos here. So Kyle's using his 1DX Mark II. This is also something to include into video packages if you're shooting a music video, whether it's for this genre, for hip hop, whatever it may be. You can sell photos on the side as well and include that into some sort of budget or package deal. I mean, Kyle's 1DX Mark II is like amazing for photos. I'm super jealous of that. It's a lot better than my Lumix S1. 1DX Mark II, amazing camera. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out. Price on those are pretty expensive, but amazing, amazing photo camera, amazing video camera.
Whoa, 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 and I ran it all slow, slow, slow. Baby, take it slow, go, go, go. Speeding and I know, oh, oh, oh. I ain't fucking with no hoe, whoa, whoa. And I ran it all slow, slow, slow. Baby, take it slow, go.
Alright, so that is a wrap for how I shoot rock videos, I guess you want to call it. It was an awesome shoot. The Hourhand was awesome to work with, as always. It's our second music video with them, and I think it's going to be a banger. This genre of music is very performance scene heavy. They showed me a lot of reference videos when we first met up to go over the treatment and script and everything, and a lot of the shots are performance scene heavy. I personally like to incorporate a lot of like very slow motion, like high frame rate B-roll. So we did incorporate a lot of that. I think that the GoPro shots on Dawson's head, or like the GoPro shots on the guitars, were just something that kind of set this music video apart from the other ones that they were kind of showing me. So we tried to get as creative as possible with natural embodied camera effects rather than going into post and like getting creative on the editing side, I suppose. You know, a lot of the stuff we did was super run and gun as well. Like the strobe stuff was very run and gun, especially the mannequin stuff. Like that was probably the most random part of the shoot, but I mean, it made for an awesome shot. Yeah, that's pretty much a wrap for how we shoot rock videos. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.